Let's go over to Tina Cervasio.
Kyron Cartwright will not return for Providence in the second half. Malik White will come in for him. Ed Cooley said when they saw that zone, it's not a big deal. They just have to make shots. They're missing high percentage shots, and he wants his team to drive to the basket more now. Defensively, Cooley says we have to be tougher mentally and physically and just fight through frustration right now.
All right, so a huge loss, Tina.
Third member of our team, Tina Cervasio, downstairs.
Jason, we've already seen a lot of Utah freshman Zach Moss running the ball. He's getting that opportunity because on Tuesday, senior running back Joe Williams announced his retirement from the game of football. Head coach Kyle Whittingham says his body was worn down. He was going through some personal things, and mentally and physically, he couldn't do it anymore. All right, Mike, thank you. Carmelo, you just had the greatest scoring performance in Knicks franchise history and set a new MSG building record. At what point tonight did you know you could do something special?
I didn't. I was just taking it one possession at a time, man.
You talk about being locked in. You did not smile once tonight until you were taken out of the game and the crowd recognized you. Can you describe that zone that you were in to enable you to shoot like this?
It's just a zone that you get in sometimes. Only a certain group of people know what that zone feels like.
Was there something said before the game, or was this something you guys as a team talked about because of all the struggles that you've been through lately? Should everyone work together and help you get through this?
They played a video in the locker room for us. It was a Muhammad Ali speech.
You know, you have always talked about Bernard King being your favorite player, and you surpassed him because he had 60 points as a Knick. What does that mean to you?
It's a special moment, man. You know, this one is over with. We got one Sunday.
Congratulations, Carmelo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris Holtman is with our Tina Cervasio. Tina?
Coach, it seems like everyone is getting the opportunity to score. How are they executing such a balanced offense?
You know, we've made some shots. You know, that could be Foles' goal
As well, but he played with Kenny Potter last year, who just took a lick and more. Tina is downstairs.
Jason, right now, Kenny Potter is on the training table. They have the athletic staff working on his right leg. Now, they've been working on his knee, and he's been pointing to the area below the knee, almost sort of at the top of the shin. Now, what I saw happen, he had to be helped up by his teammates on the field after that play when he took the hit. He went to plant his foot. He was in excruciating pain. He barely was able to make it over to the bench and basically collapsed on the bench. And then the entire Spartans team essentially came over, surrounded him. There is a lot of concern right now surrounding Potter.
And for more on Potter, back downstairs to Tina Cervasio.
Jason, what the trainers did is they put tape under Potter's right knee, and he's been running, but he's having a hard time accelerating. He's also trying his throwing motion and passing the ball, and it seems like he's also having trouble planting that right foot, Jason.
3-0 Red Bulls. Tina has more on Gideon Ba.
Steve, I spoke to Dennis Hamlet. He said by adding Ba, they're going with 5 in the back. Of course, they're a man down. They want to protect this lead, and Toronto is coming down the flanks, especially on the right side. Ba also helps them on set pieces, and in that sub, there was also a switch. They now have Kleshin marking Osorio, Steve.
Let's go to Tina Cervasio with more.
Steve, Sean Davis in for Sasha, just looking for a set of fresh legs. However, Davis can also help them moving forward. But what Dennis Hamlet told me, the most important thing right now for the Red Bulls is to settle the middle of the field, Steve.
Tina, thanks.
Thank you, Bradley. I know what was most important about this match and this win was the way you had to come off of that 7-0 demolition of NYCFC. What was important to start this match and continue what you started last week?
Yeah, we tried to bring more of the same. We wanted a good start.
The fastest hat trick to start a match. In 27 minutes, you had those 3 goals. I mean, just describe what you were able to see and how were you able to create.
I feel like, I don't know, Sasha's been on fire with assists this season, put one on the plate for me. I mean, a great ball.
Let's check in with Tina Cervasio. Tina?
Ed Cooley told me that their first half defense was horrific, and they're going to change up the ball screen defense because he feels Butler's killing them there. He said, I challenged the heck out of my team at halftime in the locker room because they're just not playing with pride. Cooley also told me this is the worst he's ever seen one of his teams play. Those are pretty strong words.
They are, Tina.
He's really emotional, guys, right now. Very emotional. Just want to show you real quick. This is the football that TT will take home with him. This is now part of arena football history. And they're going to insignia. They're putting insignia on it and give it to TT. Let's see if we can get him right now. Are you able to talk right now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, now what you're so emotional. Why?
Man, just if you want for these guys out here, man, just working hard each and every day, man.
To the tragedy.
Dave, the Orlando shooting took place less than 2 miles from where we are at Amway Arena tonight, and the Predators family has been deeply affected because they've been part of this Orlando community for 25 years in an effort tonight to show their support of the victims of the Pulse tragedy and their families. The Predators offered complimentary tickets to all of Orlando's first responders and their families, and at halftime, the Orlando Gay Chorus will perform.
Happening back downstairs to Tina.
All right, thank you, Brent. Got Nick and Rod here together. Either of you guys can answer this. What did you see breakdown of the coverage on that touchdown reception?
Well, I just saw him come wide open, and he just threw his hand up, and he did the rest.
Rod, what is it about the chemistry that you and Nick have built together, 6 seasons playing, that you're able to do that and kind of communicate across the field?
He's just a great quarterback, that's finding open guys.
Tina Cervasio back with you at Honda Center, and we have some breaking news from the LA Kiss bench. Donovan Morgan, what do you want to announce?
That this is my last season with the LA Kiss, my last season in the AFL.
Donovan, when did you make the decision you were ready to retire?
It really came at the beginning of the season.
Get some anxiety, I would guess, on the sidelines, huh, Tina?
Brett, yes, every time Bernard Morris hit the turf, you could see the anxiety building on the Jacksonville sidelines. The players just dropping their head. A lot of frustration by the defense because you got to remember they saw Morris go into the end zone twice, and every time they came back to the bench, the coaches let them have it. So now another opportunity to stop Morris. 1.6 left, Brent.